Hi, I'm Tiffany, and this is Towering TBR. Well, I have another haul for you. Feel a little bit bad because a lot of my YouTube friends are on book buying bans, and I actually bought these books back when I did my other haul. But I've had a pretty bad week and haven't been feeling up to filming, so this is just a little bit belated. I put in an order at Book Outlet, and these are the books I got. The first is, I'm planning to do a focus on classics next year, and since I found out that I really enjoy Charles Dickens, I picked up Great Expectations. I have to say, I did not expect it would be this tiny, like literally the size of my hand. Yeah, I won't be able to read it because it's so small, so I'm probably going to give this to a free little library and look for a different edition. So, it's like Bible pages, it's that thin. Okay. I was also able to pick up a graphic memoir that I highlighted in my graphic memoir video, When Stars Are Scattered, by Victoria Jameson and Omar Mohammed. This is his true life tale of growing up in a Kenyan refugee camp and taking care of his ill brother. And it's just wonderful, and I'm so glad I have a copy for myself now. I also picked up The Heart by Melis D. Karangle. Not sure if I said that right. I actually heard about this book from Jen Campbell. I will put her channel in my description below. But it's about a person who gets a heart transplant, and yeah. It talks about the family who has a person on life support that they might donate their organs, and then also focuses on the character who needs the organ. It sounded really good, and when I found it, I just decided to pick it up. Since I have told you I am intrigued about Charles Dickens now, I also picked up this book, The Mystery of Charles Dickens by A.N. Wilson. This, I think, is kind of a creative biography. Sorry about the cat fluff. This is, I think, a creative biography of Charles Dickens, and so was really excited about that. An author I think I'm going to like, although I haven't read his stuff, is Omar El-Akkad. And this is his dystopian What Strange Paradise. He had another dystopian out, I think, called American War, which I have and have not read yet. But I think this is going to be an author I really enjoy. So when I found this for like $5, I had to pick it up. I do not remember who introduced me to this book, Run Me to the Earth by Paul Yoon. Yeah, it takes place in 1960s Laos, and yeah, that just sounded interesting to me. I don't read characters in very many different countries, and I'm trying to change that. So, yeah, they are 3 orphans trying to survive the perilous landscapes of 1960s Laos. It's like a survival story. It sounds really good. It is tiny, though. Maybe that'll make it easier for me to read, because it won't take as long. So, and then I picked up some really awesome middle grade options. The first is Amal Unbound by Alicia Saeed. So this is about a Pakistani girl who is an indentured servant. I don't know. I've heard great things about it, and I like having middle grade to read, so when I found it, I picked it up. I also picked up The Troubled Girls from Dragomir Academy by Anne Ursu. I read this, I think, last year, and absolutely fell in love with it. This is a middle grade fantasy about a society where only guys can become magicians. Women are not allowed to own or possess magic. And so these girls get sent away to this academy, and magical stuff happens. It was thrilling. The pace is incredibly fast, and I just really liked it. It had some interesting magic system stuff. So, because I loved that and give that a 5-star, when I found Anne Ursu's, another one of her middle grades, The Lost Girl, I decided I have to pick it up. I thought she was a really compelling writer, and just, I'm excited. I have no idea what this one's about, but yeah, but I'm looking forward to it. The last book I picked up was a collection of poetry by Danez Smith, Homie. Or if you've actually read this collection, you know that's not the actual title. But this is a poetry collection that I read several years ago, and a few years ago, and I really loved it. I have their other collection, Don't Call Us Dead, I think is what it's called. And I like that one better, but this collection is also very good and has some really hard-hitting poems in here. So I'm really excited to own a copy now. So yeah, that's what I picked up at Book Outlet. Sorry it took so long for me to film this video. Have you read any of these? Do you like any of them? Not like any of them? Let me know your thoughts. Have you gotten any exciting books lately? It can be from the library if you're on a book buying ban. Anyway, let's have a chat down in the comments. Thanks. Bye.